Y'all should have known I was already going to chime in on this one. Now, if you guys remember, it was a couple of days ago, I told you guys that he was faking audio. Then everything blew up because we had some bigger true crime YouTubers, shout out to them, who then jumped at this, and everybody is hanging him out to dry. He's a dead man walking, so to speak, in the true crime community. And it's truth of this is he'll survive this, like he always does, because he did with the Gabby Petito case. He will with this case. Guys, I'm JB Gunner. This is JB Gunner TV. There's actually proof that he stole the audio, that he faked the whole thing, and we owe a sense of gratitude to another YouTuber for providing that info. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
What's going on, everybody? As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, and this is Crime Time with JB Gunner. This is going to be a good one. You guys know me. I try to play it cool and act like I don't like busting at other YouTubers, but come on, man. Y'all know my personality. Before we get into this story, I want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody that supports this channel, regardless of the method you choose, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do without you. So I want to say thank you to the Gun Squad. And if you too find value in my content, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. And unlike some of these other people, Gray Hughes, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm going to give 50% of my shit to charity. Nope, I'm going to have me a drink. Well, I may buy a horse. You never know what the fuck I'm going to do. I earned it. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm going to spend it on what you want me to spend it on. But if you guys want to support the channel, hit it down below. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this. The other day, I did a video on this situation. In fact, let's see if I got it pulled up here. No, I don't. But I did a video on this Joseph Morris situation in which I told you guys he was faking it. Now, as you can clearly see, he's deleted his video. He has deleted this video because this man got caught. Now, see me, I'm not as technically sound as some of these other YouTubers. They're able to break it. Like the amount of sleuthing that goes on in this community can be used for good so often. It's sometimes amazing. And what we did is we saw, I'm going to show you, there was another YouTuber that broke this whole thing down, found where the audio came from, and showed it how the fucking audio, you know what, we're just going to get into it because it's an amazing thing to see the community come together and go after people that are frauds, people that are, well, grifters. And make no mistake about it, on this platform, you can give your opinion, you can theorize, you can do all of that. People are going to yell at you and say that you're wrong, but there's one thing I think we genuinely all agree on, and it's that if you're making up shit, that's a no-no. That's some tabloid shit. And a lot of you guys follow these tabloid people, and all I'm going to say to you is this when it comes to the tabloid people. If they're covering Amber Heard and Johnny Depp and Britney Spears, they're probably not actually true crime YouTubers. That's all I'm saying. There's an exception like Cinema Shogun and people like that, but who's got time to give a fuck about Britney Spears when there's Idaho 4 or Quentin Simon? Who gives a fuck about Johnny Depp and his broad's domestic civil suit? You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's just kind of a weird thing. But this guy did. In fact, look at him. Amber sighting. Amber Heard's been sighted. Well, yeah, motherfucker, she's alive. It's not like she's dead. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm surprised you don't have a damn autopsy video of her anyway, because you're just kind of fake motherfucker you are. But anyway, Joseph Morris right here, he's now taking down the video, and it's because, flat out, he has been called all the way out. This man right here, I want to give him credit. I want to give him props. His name is Ikid Mel. Now, I have only watched this guy a couple of times, but I have to say, because I'm not really into his style, but this broke the mold. This was one of the most awesome videos there was. is he broke this whole thing down. And I'm going to show you in just a second. But there is a place that this audio came from. And this is what he revealed to us all. And it is actually this video right here. Jewel Rancid live stream takes a turn. This is a viral video of a domestic dispute that happened earlier. Now, hold on, let me stop, because a lot of you guys are going to say, why aren't you giving us a trigger warning? And bitch, my whole thing is a trigger warning. I'm a trigger warning. You're always going to be triggered. That's the way this true crime community, that's the way YouTube works. So just in case you're one of those people that require trigger warnings, this will be your only one forever. I'm going to trigger you. I don't care if I trigger you. I do not, just like the other day when some of you guys were like, you shouldn't be drinking on camera because I quit drinking. Well, good for you, quitter. But you ain't gonna control whether I drink or not because you was some sloppy drunk that can't handle your shit, and so you get mad when other people drink. Go fuck yourself. Same thing here. Same thing here. If seeing or hearing screams of a domestic violence issue triggers you, I'm sorry to hear that. That's on you. We're covering a fucking quadruple homicide here. And if that doesn't trigger you, I could give a fuck less if me drinking or smoking or listening to a domestic violence audio triggers you or not. Just want to make this clear. I'm not a Hillary guy. I don't care if it triggers you or not, okay? Go holler at AOC about that shit. But for me, I'm going to talk as freely and as openly as possible. Let's get to this. So, now what I will do is to save my own YouTube channel, I will minimize the sound. We'll just put it right here. We'll just put it right here, but because there is blood in this. But I want you to hear the sounds here. Actually, let me give you a little bit of idea of what happens. This is a situation where on this live stream, this girl in this video begins to hit, and I will show you this. This girl right here begins to hit her boyfriend. And I know a lot of you guys are going to trip out and don't get me wrong, what happened at the end of this is crazy. But this is where the audio came from. Everybody's going to point at the guy and say blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's two adults fighting. She was hitting on him, equal rights, equal lefts. I'm not defending it, but I'm just saying equal rights, equal lefts. If you're going to hit him, he's going to hit you. So I'm not even going to comment on the domestic issue itself. But I do want you to hear this audio because my man found this. So let me go here. Let me go ahead and... So this is only 3 minutes long. Let's listen to the audio.
There's only two fucking calls that you could take. Get the fuck off the fucking...
So just as you see it, just as you see it.
Happy?
Just as you see it. Hold on.
What are you gonna do? You gonna do something?
She's hitting him right now.
That's what you're gonna do? Yeah. That's what you do?
She's hitting him right now.
Do it again. Do it again, bitch.
And she did it again.
Do it again.
She did it again.
Do it again.
Let me turn off the light.
Marriage annulled.
And he
marriage is over.
He said our marriage is over, and she hits him again. And he hits back. She hit him no less than 3 or 4 times before he struck back.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Well,
Stop it.
See, there you go. Did you hear the stop it? Stop it. And then you're later on going to hear her say, leave me alone. It's the exact same audio that this motherfucker right here played. Don't start calling me. This is the exact audio. And now let's go back. So I want you to hear it just a little bit more. Here we go.
She's over with.
Now, she's hitting him. He strikes back.
Don't hit me. You need to stop it.
How many times have you hit me?
The exact
How many times have you hit me, bitch?
You didn't. I didn't hit you at all. Leave me alone.
Why are you hitting me?
And of course, she said, I didn't hit you at all, when the entire first part of the video, she had hit him like 6 times. But let's listen.
Why are you hitting me?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. There you have it. You just heard it. This is plain as day. Stop it. Leave me alone. Okay? This is where that audio came from. Jewel Rancid live stream takes a turn. Now, I'm not here to play and to continue on with the Jewel Rancid live stream. We're gonna get to this man. We'll get to this because he's the one that found this, and I want to make sure that people know his name is Ikid Mel. He did great work here. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Hold on, I'll get to the point. Now what he's doing, here we go.
You want to make sure you watch this entire video because I have multiple things to show you why this was fabricated. Like we have the original source of the audio, and I don't know what kind of audio, like what modification he made to the audio. There's multiple things you could have done. You can add reverb. You can do all kinds of things to make audio sound like it's outside. Though I think maybe he just held the audio at a distance and made it sound like it was outside and he just breathed over it.
Stop it! Leave me alone!
Yes.
In this particular test, I'm not going to spend all day long trying to figure out which audio modification
Now listen,
he used.
so that's what he did. He used audio modification, but there's even more to this. And that's remember when he was reading the article? Well, you remember the article I presented to you in that same case where I told you that the other dude, the neighbor, was lying, and I got more on that as well. For you guys that don't know, and we'll even talk about it on my live stream because ultimately I want to show you guys some shit in regards to that. The dude altered his Facebook post, but I want to stick here. I want to stick with this right here.
Because of this supposed fake audio. Not only was the audio taken from somewhere else and put out as the neighbor released this audio, this article that he has here was fabricated.
Remember, when I did the report, I used that same article. The Daily Mail, you guys know I use the Daily Mail a lot. I used this same article that same day.
He edited the HTML, typed up what he wanted to say.
Watch this.
And then played the audio behind it. Now, let me play this short clip here.
I don't know if you can hear it. I'm going to loop it over and over again.
So stop it, leave me alone. Those are the two audio clips, right? Now, this took a lot of effort from people on my Discord server.
So he goes on to find it, and he talks about his people finding it, and he is the one that showed the Jewel Rancid live stream. I'm not gonna. The reason I'm skipping around is because I don't want to take the man's entire video. I believe in fair use, but I also want you guys to go see his shit because he put in a lot of work in this. And listen, I'm a fair guy, man. I don't want to just steal his thunder, right? And so, but here's what he's gonna go on further and say. He's gonna go on talking about this article. The dude Joseph Morris changed the article. He went into the HTML of the article and changed it. Now watch this.
Why? I have a multitude of reasons why. People from Discord, people from the Twitter community, they've reached out to the reporter that wrote this article. They tagged the reporter. They tagged the Daily Mail here. They tagged Joseph Morris, which I hear Joseph Morris on Twitter now. He's blocking anybody that questions him about this article and the authenticity of the audio. And so this person here replied and tagged Daily Mail, wondering if you could enlighten inquiring minds as to whether this highlighted piece was originally part of your article. Seems suspect to me as I read the article online and never seen this highlighted part. Looks odd, like it's tampered with, to be honest. Guy that wrote the article.
Now let me say this. Originally, before he deleted the video, he just changed the thumbnail and the title of the video. He did. He tried to cover his tracks after Ikid Mel dropped this shit, right? He tried to change the title and everything. Now he's faced such backlash. He's not only started deleting this, he's started going back and deleting some of his fake Gabby videos. Anybody that remembers the Gabby Petito case remembers all the fuckery he did. Like he posted this boat Instagram, like of someone fishing, but it didn't show them fishing. That's where the original video was. And really what he was doing, as he said, this is Brian Laundrie escaping on a boat, accidentally going live on Instagram. Or you see what I'm saying? Like he's a complete fraud. That's why, listen, man, if you're going to give people your money, And listen, you should. I want to make this clear. You should support the YouTubers you like. Because especially in this genre, the ads don't come a lot because of the type of content that this is. It's true crime, and a lot of advertisers want to keep their shit off of videos that's talking about poor people being murdered, things like this. So just like you pay your Netflix, or it's good to support if you have it to support your favorite creators. I'm never going to be against that. But obviously, when you see people, these should be immediately exiled. When they're making things up, just creating things maliciously to steal your support and to steal your money, those are the people that not just you, the consumer, the customer, but the fucking community, the content creators need to push out. And I don't even believe in censorship. But people like this, I don't believe his YouTube channel should go down. There's a lot of people saying, well, I think that YouTube should take his channel down. Nah, he's just the fucking TMZ of this area. I don't think his freedom of speech should be silenced. But that's the thing about freedom of speech. People should be able to say what they want. Why? So we in the public sphere can challenge the ideas. Whenever you silence people, you push them into their own echo chamber. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get back to this.
Flies back, yes. Fake news, yes. Tampered. Another thing, I went and pulled up the article as well, myself. I pulled up the exact portion that this guy has, where it says, Moscow chief police attends, and it has this whole thing. You can pause it and go back and forth if you want. This whole part here does not exist. What I suspect this guy did was on this second line here, he added the first line. If you go back here, you see on his fabrication, these two parts, the victims and the three women, that's combined together. It's supposed to be separate on the original article. He combines them together in the second line, and then he replaces the first line with the fake information that he wanted to
he goes into the HTML. He's going to prove it right
here. The article says. And
he
so
starts to change.
Add the first line like this person did, Joseph. Okay. Come here.
It literally changes the article. Now, it doesn't change the article on the Daily Mail site, but it changes the article on your browser. Do you see what I'm saying? So that means when he's screen capturing his browser, he's showing you guys are seeing something completely different. But if you were to go to the actual article on Daily Mail yourself, you'd see the true article. Does that make sense?
And let's see.
So he goes on.
Now look what it says. Okay.
He literally changed it right there.
The first line.
If you look right here, you'll see. He took this line right here. This line right here, and he moved it down here. And later, in just a second, what he's going to do is he's going to type in something different. He's going to type in Joseph Morris makes up audio for clicks. You see how he did that? Changed the entire article.
Hear what I'm saying.
Now, let's get to something else because I want to show you this real quick. This isn't the first time Joseph Morris has done this.
Because of this thing that you made up. Now, this guy.
Watch this.
Thank you. Mo put this together for me. We only need to watch the first portion of this video. People have exposed this guy on this before too. With Brian Laundrie, this guy put out a video saying that Brian Laundrie's Instagram live temporarily went live for a couple of seconds, and he was on a boat. The internet went crazy.
There was another rumor floating around that he appeared on Instagram Live accidentally for 2 to 3 seconds, and viewers saw water as if he were on a boat. And that's the real reason why the FBI called off the investigation into Florida Wildlife Refuge.
There's the actual video.
It's an older video.
People out fishing and
I think Riley Lively is the one that exposed this and found out this whole situation. This is the real video.
See? Now I don't want to steal his thunder. I'm gonna go ahead and put Ikid Mel's link to his channel in the bottom. This 100% confirms it. This was fake audio, fake news articles, fake everything because he's a fake. And he's not even the only one. You know, I'm going to show you guys later on the live stream this motherfucker right here Shit, my bad. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Gray Hughes. Nah, he's just a smart mouth, right? You know, you guys know who Grizzly True Crime is? He's always in her chat room acting like he's her friend, but he's been taking small little jabs at her, and I know because I watch both channels. Well, he went full tard in this video. Like he went. He's one of those people too. Here, give me money, and in fact, he puts himself in jail. He puts himself behind bars and stops the whole show until you give him more money, which he says he donates half of. Now, listen, I'm not gonna slander the dude or anything like that and say I don't believe he gives any, but half? Come on, bro. As many hours as you put into this, you can't tell me this isn't your job now. I know how this shit works, bro. In order to produce the 4 or 5 hour streams that you do to garner the research to make your little 3D models, bro, this is your full-time job now. And you can't tell me it's not. Because I know this is my full-time job. And so all I'm saying is you want us to expect that out of the $50,000 that's been donated to you this year, you gave away 25 grand of it? Man, I'm not biting. And there's just certain things that you do, and you notice how in this video I'm talking about other YouTubers, but I'm also big up in other YouTubers. I'm ready to give you links to other YouTubers because I'm not a fraud like this. This dude hates if you bring up any other YouTubers in his chat. Even the YouTubers that is his friends, like Grizzly True Crime. We'll talk about that on the live stream a little bit later. But guys, back to this guy. Obviously a fraud, obviously grifting you. I reported on it last week. It was good to see everybody else take it one step further and give you the proof and evidence needed. So shout out to Icked Mail. I've been trying to watch him a little bit more since then because he earned my respect with this one. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. This is closing the case on this dude. And there was a couple of you in my comment section that defended him. Can you defend him now? Probably not. Guys, if you like what I do here and you want to support the channel, once again, I ain't giving 50% of shit. And I'm not making up for fake audios. If you guys want to support the channel, hit the links down below. Guys, I will be live at 11 a.m.? 11 a.m. or noon? 11 a.m. On this channel. We'll talk about a lot of this and a lot of other things. I just got released 2 videos to you back to back. I'll see you guys a little bit. You guys have a good one. Fuck it. I'm out.